I have no boost and I'm doing the best I can. Yes, we're gonna win. Woo! Ah! Yo, we got wrecked. Here we go on the last match in the last quarterfinal of the tournament this week. This match will determine if they can come back from their 0 to 52 win-loss ratio. We'll see if Team Hazard can actually pull this off or not. They switched up teams here in hopes of getting the upper hand. Ball coming straight out towards Orange. Was it a goal by Krylov? Assisted by yours truly. This was truly a magnificent moment, ladies and gentlemen. Jumping into first place just 21 seconds into the game. This kickoff is crucial to really determine who's getting flow. It comes back. Well, you know who's there. It's me, bro. Woo! Ball out in front. A little high, little high. That's okay. We all get a little high from time to time. Big, 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 big play. Knocking the ball out there. What is even going on? Is that a goal? What the hell is happening? Ladies and gentlemen, this is what happens when you go up against this team, the blue team, Hazard. Woo! Boo! Ah. What a fucking lame shot. Hey, Jack. This match right here is worth 250,000 clams. And no, I'm not talking about money from SpongeBob's world. This is real clams. We are all in the same place at the same time. But a big save coming in from Darth Nader. Ball coming across center here. Krylov able to get a clean shot on net. Almost in. Misses it, but he might get that second shot. Too bad he was just off axis, just a little bit. Honestly, that was one of the best plays that we've seen so far into this game. Here comes Wapco knocking it downfield. Doesn't really do anything with it. You know, he's just trying to get a feel for the game right now. But here we go. A strong shot by Darth Nader. Is that what it... Oh, my ladies and gentlemen. That right there brings him up to the top of the leaderboards this game. Darth Nader really been on fire this postseason. What do you think about that, Jeffrey?
Well, yeah, you know, I mean, he's been doing a very good job getting those goals. He's a good striker, as far as you might say, one of the best next to Kronovi for sure. Then you got more of a Gibbs play style coming out of Wapco here. He's not really good at finishing those shots, but man, look at him set that up. As you just saw right there on the team, Jeffrey.
Oh, thank you very much, Jeffrey.
Yeah, no problem, Jeffrey. You know, don't you think it's kind of weird our boss both hired Jeffries? Like,
oh, his son's name is Jeffrey. It makes perfect sense.
ah, right.
Anyways, knocking it back with those bicycle hits. You see this game really starting to heat up here in this last 2 minutes here. It's pretty good, man. You know, they're keeping this solid 3-0 lead, Jeffrey, which is super important and super crucial. What do you think about that?
Absolutely, Jeffrey. You got to keep on top of the other team for the rest of the game, keeping them in their place. Do not let them get an advantage on you. Here you go. Great example of the ball right out in front. Darth Nader finishing it. Woo! What do you think about that, Jeffrey?
Yeah, no, that was absolutely a great play right there. Darth Nader coming in with that strong gas money trail coming out the back. Absolutely beautifully. Man, that was critical. I'm not going to even lie with you, Jeffrey.
Absolutely. Here you go, coming in. Darth Nader coming back out. You really see this guy on fire. I don't think he's missed the ball in like 5 minutes, man.
Well, yes, but that's because he couldn't even hit the ball last game, Jeffrey, and he wasn't near it at all.
Yeah, well, let's not get carried away. Here we go, coming in over here now. Merlin knocking it downfield. Oh, man, you got to really look out for Merlin. Here's a shot, but Prylob's able to cancel it out before it even becomes a thing, giving Wapco the opportunity to come out top, make a fool of himself, and embarrass himself in front of 250,000 clams. You know, defense is what you really see coming into play in later games because one team just gains momentum, and there's nothing you can do about that. You may as well just let them shoot on you and see what happens. But here you go, Wapco coming downtown. Woo! Finishing it. What do you think about that, Jeffrey?
That was absolutely beautiful. I'm not gonna lie. The way that he you know, again, just absolutely critical. I can't even emphasize enough how I feel about that. Thank you, Jeffrey.
Nope, no problem. Got to keep that ball active like we said before. You want to keep it up in the air as much as you can. Darth Nader, though, showing off some fancy maneuvers, catches his the other team off guard, gives them a moment to try and recollect their thoughts as Blue Team Hazard comes in to the top spot. Looks like they're really sealing it off now, ladies and gentlemen. If they can win this, even though, you know, their current situation isn't in the greatest standings, they can actually come out on top.
It's absolutely amazing when you think about it, Jeffrey. The fact that this team can come from one of the teams that was doing the worst to now dominating the league just because they got through the winner's bracket. Which is impossible. I don't even understand how it happened, but here we are today, Jeffrey.
Absolutely, Jeffrey. Couldn't agree more.
Ball coming across center here. Wapco was about to be there in time, but he hit one of his teammates. Little bit of a sidelines, you know, accident there to really catch the team off guard and net Orange Team with their first goal.
This is really unfortunate because this means they might have to go to a third match to determine who really comes out on top, Jeffrey.
Well, we'll definitely see what happens when we get there. Absolutely.
You know, actually, I just thought of something.
What's that?
Well, like, everyone always calls me Jeffrey because it's my middle name, but my first name's Conrad, so if you want, we could be, you could just call me Conrad.
Absolutely, Conrad. Couldn't agree with you more. Very critical that came up in our conversation here for the sake of our friendship. As you see, the friendship of Team Hazard just sitting there, sitting on a line, their friendship about to crush if they do not get another goal to even this game out.
It's absolutely crucial right now. Totally critical that they get a goal. I couldn't agree more.
Oh, no, and collapsing in. Team Hazard now slightly behind. They're going to have to get a first touch here, or it is pretty much game over for Team Hazard. This is heartbreaking, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, man, I just for the sake of them, Jeffrey.
And we got it! They got it! Woo!
First touch. Absolutely critical. Oh, you know, it's so good to see a team come back like that and win that 250,000 clams. Oh, man, Jeffrey, it's insane.
Absolutely, Conrad. Thank you for coming out. As you can see, the players are readying up. They want to play another match, but that's all that we have for today. Thank you very much, everybody, for listening. And Conrad, nice to finally meet you.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree with you more, Jeffrey.